All right. Okay. My name is Andrew Young, and if it were up to me, if I were a god, if I were a god, if I had the powers, if I had, if it were up to me, this is what happened. This is all right. Always it just the anxiety always just comes on when I hit record, when I hit the fucking record thing, and then any kind of creative flow that I had going into these podcasts or these recordings, whatever they are, probably podcasts, is podcasts. It kind of stops. I kind of get frozen up, so I got to get back into my space. Ah, whew, this is what I'm doing. This is all right. I'm gonna make physical shapes with my body. I'm gonna posture in such a way to induce a certain energy. You can kind of hear it picking it up like a little bit in my voice, maybe. This is Bruce Banner in Avengers. It's my secret cap. It's always on. I'm always on. You just gotta shake it in. Just gotta, kind of shake it. I could be doing anything. This is purely audio, so you can't see what I'm doing, but this is what I'm doing. I'm kind of doing like a little bit of a chicken dance right now. You remember the Shia LaBeouf video where he does like the hand stuff. He does the green screen like meme stuff. You know, I think he said that shit was for memes, but I'm kind of doing some of that like when he's kind of like that chicken licking thing, the chicken dance licking thing, but it's not like the flapping. It's kind of like he's making, I don't know how to put it, crescents with his arms, and then he kind of just is going in like a little bit. I'm trying to induce that energy right now, but me commenting on it, laughing at it, it's kind of ruining it. So I'm gonna try to. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm stick my chest out a little bit, sit up straight. Growl a little bit, growl, get into that space, get in that space, kind of an angry space. I don't know if I went over this before in the podcast, if I explained this before, but a lot of the times, uh, I mean, maybe recently, kind of more recently than before. Recently, as in maybe the past year or so, since I've kind of picked up the mania side of the depressive. So before the late 20, no, before 2019, I was just depressive, just real depressed anxiety, and then 2019, like mid 2019, I picked up the manic part. So now manic depressive. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, so I think since that's happened, oh man, I think I'm talking louder. I move the mic a little bit away from my face. Turn up the volume a little bit. You can pick me up a little bit. All right, I think that's pretty good. I'm also like a little asthmatic, so like if I breathe heavily, it's because I am kind of a fat ass, and I mean yeah, my lungs are kind of shit anyway. But so like the path of my emotions from like depressive. So depressive, I could feel a depression coming on, right? I'll hit like a low, I'll go into this little valley and then I'll be depressed. But I think since the mania, since I picked up that kind of that energy, I guess, like so my emotions or my mood, those are different things, but they can mean the same thing sometimes, but they won't mean the same thing. Who gives a shit? I'm always constantly fucking explaining myself. That's one of the things that's what's wrong with me. I'm always fucking explaining myself and pre-apologizing for things that I might offend or I might say something wrong. I'm such a fucking pussy, man. I'm always fucking like trying to explain myself so I don't look like a fucking idiot because I'm deathly afraid of looking like an idiot anyway. So my energy goes to like so depressed, and then it kind of like recently, as in 2019, when I started getting more, I guess, bipolar, like that kind of can turn into like an anger. So instead of feeling sad, I get kind of angry because usually like I think the way my brain tries to process it is like you shouldn't be feeling sad. Fuck that. Like it's like no fuck feeling sad. Be fucking pissed about whatever is making you sad instead. then I feel stronger, I guess. At least I'm tricking myself into feeling like stronger, because when I'm sad, I feel weak. So then maybe, I think maybe lately my brain, lately as in the year, my brain has been going into like, no, no, fuck that. No, no, feel strong. You're a fucking man. You're not a fucking little boy who cries, you know? You're not a fucking little boy who fucking cries like a child, you know? No, be fucking pissed. Be pissed. Don't be sad, be pissed instead. And that could be toxic, and that could be whatever it is. And right now I don't really care to examine that much, but that's just kind of where I am. Uh Sometimes. And now a little bit of that. Yeah, now like today, a little bit of that maybe. No, today was okay, yeah. So more recently than from the past year, more recently than that, I've been like more aware of what I'm doing, like how I'm behaving, I guess. Can you hear that? Hold up a sec. Maybe there's a plane passing over or something. Is it? Could be. Anyway, anyway. Oh yeah, I've been more like aware of how I'm behaving. Like for example, and this is a common thing. Today I was a little bit of a naughty boy. I've been a bad boy. I think I talked about this before, but I've been a bad boy. I have not been productive. I should have been doing productive shit today, but what did I do? I was supposed to run today because you remember I was like running every other day. I've been lazy recently. I've been totally lazy, and I was supposed to run today and I didn't. So instead, I laid in bed all day. All day I was either just kind of napping, fooling around on my guitar, jerking off, eating a bunch, watching so much YouTube, scrolling through all of the Reddits, and I think I watched like maybe an episode of Rick and Morty while I was eating or something. I've just been eating stuff in my face, you know. Ah, dude, I'm fucking young. I'm fucking in my 20s right now, so any like shitty food habits I have right now seem kind of inconsequential, which is terrible cuz shit, when I turn 30, 40 later, if I make it there, fuck, that's dark, but if I make it there, I can't eat the way I do now cuz then like I'll be just a total fat ass, you know. I'll get a actual dad bod, but now I could like I could work out maybe like twice a week and then I'll be looking pretty all right, you know? Because I'm young and that's just like my body's pretty good to me right now. And it's trying to be good to me as shitty as I'm treating it. I'm treating my body terribly, you know? How am I going to frame this? I think this is going to be like a pre-rant before I go into I'm going to try to I think later on tonight I'm going to try to induce like a psychedelic state from no drugs but just breathing. And here's the thing, like with like psychedelics and spiritual experiences, I think they're dope. I think they're fucking awesome. But the thing about it is like, how many people want to be fucking monks? You know? Hold up, let me get my hair is getting in my face. How many people want to be like some kind of fucking yogi or some kind of monk who like meditates for hours in a day so they could achieve like a spiritual state? Not many people. They don't People are so like apprehensive. They have apps now that's like, hey, you know, meditate. It's easy. You fucking millennials can do it. You millennials who don't want to do much other than fucking hike and do fucking young people shit. Hike. What else do young people fucking do? I don't know. They probably get their fucking I don't know if I should say that in case I want them to sponsor me later or something, but they're fucking one of those food things where they have a food subscription. They have a subscription service where they get food delivered to them, like recipes, and then just the right amount of food for the recipes. You know, they probably do that, and then they probably hike. And what do they do? I guess now they're probably protesting and stuff. That's probably oh man, I'm gonna sound like such an asshole. I was gonna say that that's probably trendy right now. I fucking hate myself for saying that. Dude, I hate myself like all the time, especially today. I did nothing today. I did nothing, you know? I did nothing. So I did nothing today, and I was getting up to fucking go jerk off, and then I looked myself in the mirror, and I was kind of like aware, kind of the whole time, like I was aware you did kind of nothing all day, you fucking slob, you know, a little bit, just thinking that in the back of my head, and I was thinking, wait a sec, no, this might be good for you, you know, this is a way for you to be like self-sustaining, like you didn't need anybody today. In fact, you didn't want to be around anybody today because I thought like I kind of touched on this before, but like I've been in a sad place because I've been texting this girl that I fucking like, and she hasn't been able to text me back, and that's fine, you know. Nothing on her, nothing. Maybe just shit's different. Maybe your feelings change, but that doesn't matter. Like what's the part that's relative to what I'm talking about right now is that I've been sad about this shit because I've maybe been relying too much on someone else to be kind of happy. I don't think that's fucking wrong. Here's the thing. I don't think that's fucking bad. I don't think it's bad to that somebody else makes you happy. As much as I want to believe like in some sort of like Buddhist way, like the attachment is kind of a sin, you know, having an attachment to somebody or the feelings of talking to somebody, that kind of attachment is kind of sinful since like you know, it's kind of like an addiction or something. But I fucking don't think it's wrong, man. Fuck, you know? I've been fucking like whipping myself about that shit, you know? Like a fucking masochist. Not even like a masochist, out of like one of them fucking monk shit, like one of them Catholic friars. One of them is that like they have the ropes and they fucking just walk around whipping themselves all day. I've just been whipping myself about like no, you shouldn't get attached because that's you should be happy by yourself. And in that way today I was thinking like, nah, that's good, dude. You just spent all day pleasuring yourself. Either fucking by jerking off or eating or just staring at a fucking screen all day, doing nothing, scrolling through Reddit or watching fucking I've actually been into like just watching old like videos of Charles Grodin. That guy's fucking awesome. But like he's hilarious. I mean, I think the only things I've seen were just like some like talk show clips like Carson or Letterman. But yeah, that dude's fucking awesome. I saw him on I saw him on this episode of Louis a long time ago. And then there was like a clip on YouTube of him, and I was like, "Oh snap, dude, that was a really good thing, dude. Who is this guy?" He was like, "Oh, Charles Grodin," and then, nah, he's a really fucking funny dude, man. But anyway, like, dude, what was I saying? Like the attachment. No, yeah, and then like I was thinking, like, you know what? That's kind of good. Good for you. You sustained yourself as far as pleasure and happiness today. You didn't need anybody. You just needed your phone. All you needed was your phone. You just needed your phone today. You didn't need anybody, and that's good. So good for you. It's not like fuck everybody, but it's like you didn't need anybody. So congratulations. You're self-sustaining, you know? But I think there's like but then later I was like you were a fat ass today. Go to the park and shoot some hoops to get a little bit of workout in. And this is what I do when I shoot some hoops and you know, you could judge me or not. I don't give a fuck. But to get a workout in and because I actually want to get better at basketball. I watched The Last Dance a while ago, and since I've watched, I was like, dude, fucking basketball's awesome. I want to be fucking. I don't exactly. I want to be Dennis Rodman. Yeah, it's like cool fucking energy, but I want to. I want to fucking play basketball. Basketball looks totally dope. So I was just been playing basketball, and what I do is I'll usually just like start like by going around like the key. Is it the paint? The key? Dude, I don't know the fucking lingo. Even if I play a sport, even football, I played football, and I think that was a sport I was best at, even though I was fucking fourth string, but that was still the sport I was best at. I don't know any of the fucking terms. I barely know what a down is. That's when the ball is down, right? But anyway, I usually go around the key. I hit the corner, and then the corner of the free throw at the corner next to the basket, the corner next to the free throw, and then the free throw and the corner the other side. And I just do like 5 shots at each of those spots, and then maybe I'll do like the same with like threes. I started doing that like I did like 3 goes of that, but lately I've just been doing 1 go of that, because I've been like, fuck, I want to just do some fun stuff, fun shooting around instead of just actually trying to practice this shit. So when I actually want to get that workout in, I'll start at like the bottom corner. I hope that's what it's called. I don't give a shit what it's called, but I start at the bottom corner. I just throw one up, and then I see where the ball lands. I have to catch my rebound or get to right where the ball lands and shoot it right from there without moving, or at least like I can take maybe 1 dribble and then I shoot it right from where the ball drops from the basket. So I'm actually just running around getting like my rebounds and shooting right from there, like touch and go or something. Am I using that term right? I don't fucking know. Dude, I don't know words. But anyway, I do that, and I have to make I just do that for until I make like 5 shots, and the last shot always has to be a three. Testing, testing, testing. Oh fuck! The fucking headphones plugged in. Hold on, give me a minute. Fuck, 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 fuck. This is gonna be very explicit. Fuck, 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 all kinds of fuck. Alright, dude, the fucking battery ran out, so I'm gonna just do like a new recording, and then I'm gonna piece this together in fucking like Adobe, whatever the fuck I have. What's it called? Premiere or some shit? I don't know. I'm not trying to get scientific with the Tascam. I don't care. I just need to fucking get back into the fucking flow. They fucking fucked up my flow, man. I was flowing there for a second. What was I talking about? Ugh. Okay, yeah, I shoot around. No, I catch the thing, and then I shoot it from where I catch it. And then I gotta get 5 shots in. The last one's gotta be a three. So it's kind of a workout because I'm usually chasing all my fucking air balls and shit, you know? That it gets the sweat going, and yeah, I do 5. I have to shoot 5, make 5. Last one's got to be a 3. And then yeah, did I want to go over that any more of that at all? Anyway, I couldn't do much of that today since there was a fucking family at the park, maybe 2 groups of people, separate families, multiple families. I don't know. There's a bunch of kids like on the basketball court, which fine, cool. If you'd like to stay on one side, that'd be dope. But if you want to go around the whole court, even the side that I'm on, that's fine, I guess. Fuck me, you know. But yeah, I went to the park because I was like, I was being a fat ass today, and I was like, fuck it, let's go break a sweat. Let's go work out a little bit, exercise, at least move around. It's not like much of a workout as far as like running or lifting or nothing, but we're exercising a little bit, breathing hard, you know, moving around, jumping around, getting blisters on my feet, because I wear Converse because fuck, I don't need to. I feel good. It feel good, I was thinking I get some basketball shoes, but fuck it, man. I kind of like the feel of them, That's what they used to play with anyway, so who gives a shit? Anyway, is it loud? Dude, I don't care. The volume might be louder on this one since I don't know my fucking levels, man. Who gives a shit? This is like me. This is me, man. This is straight up me. Is there another producer here? No. Is there somebody monitoring the sounds? No. Is there somebody who could make sure that no hums or hisses go through? No. This is all me and me figuring this out on my own, and I'm too lazy to make it sound very pretty. I know what the fuck I am. I'm one guy, and I probably don't have that many listeners, which is cool. I'm cool with that. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't have to care about how I sound, honestly. When it comes to this podcast thing, I don't have to care too much. Look, if somebody was sponsoring me or something and they needed me to sound pretty, they needed me to sound good, maybe I'd try a little harder. But like, dude, this is like me just thinking that I'm so important that people would like to hear my thoughts, or thinking that I'm so interesting people might like to hear me fucking complain about shit. So this is what it is, man. Actually, I think I'd like to pattern like a lot of this after like Bill Burr's podcast. I like his because he's just a guy talking in the room essentially, which is pretty funny. Just like fucking sitting around, kind of shooting the shit, and then going into rants about shit. Which I don't know if I've been on any rants lately, but I think this one right here, this one right here, this one right here, is called death. No, this one right here is this is gonna be kind of a rant, maybe just kind of getting some like energy out right now before I go into the like fucking trying to do that thing I was talking about before, psychedelic, whatever the fuck. Maybe meditation, who gives a shit. But yeah. Anyway, I kind of want to talk about today and why I'm doing whatever the fuck I'm doing. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing ever anymore. Who cares? I don't even want to do anything anymore. Fuck everything. Fuck it all. Anyway, fuck. I was at the park and it's mildly annoying. No, it was annoying. I'm kind of fucking like I'm trying to adjust the headphones so they hold my hair back because I don't have a headband right now because I'm too lazy to go get the. That's how lazy I am. I could go take a couple steps, go get my fucking headband, but no, fuck it. Also, my hair's wet because I just took a shower. In fact, I took, like, for the first time in a while, I took a warm shower. I've only been taking, like, cold showers, and I've kind of been getting lukewarm a little bit since, I don't know. Because I think cold showers are kind of best after, like fresh after a workout. But since I've kind of been working out less, I've been kind of getting more lukewarm. And today I was like, fuck, I'm just going to take a warm one and kind of just be bad. Like, notice how bad I'm being to myself. It's not exactly bad, but it's like I'm indulging. And I'm like, yeah, you're being kind of fucking awful. You're indulging, man. You're indulging right now. You're indulging in this warmer shower. It's better for you. It's more healthy for your skin and whatever to take cold showers, or at least lukewarm. Not even lukewarm, like colder. I kind of go on the colder side. I was like, nah, you be fucking bad today. That sounds so fucking stupid. Me being bad is me just taking a warm shower. But no, me, I was bad today. I was just like, yeah, you fat ass, go ahead, eat. Just fucking put that food in your fucking face. You fat fuck. And then go take a fucking warm shower. But anyway, yeah, I was at the park. I was shooting. I got like a couple of those in where I that's not like I don't do it just once. I do it a couple times, and that works up a good sweat. So yeah, I got a couple of those in of where I catch and shoot, and that was kind of hard. I couldn't do it initially because there were a lot of kids, and they're all kind of just screwing around, biking around, scootering around on the basketball court. Since I don't know, it's like a solid place. There's like it's cement, so yeah, and there's benches nearby so parents can watch their kids while they kind of roll around. So I guess, I mean, could they roll around on the other side? They probably could, but because their parents watch them all around? No. You know why? You know why? Because it's a little bigger. Oh, there's a dog. Somebody must be home. Should we push through? Or should we listen to my dog be a guard dog for a while? Let's see if she quiets down. This is gonna be totally raw. That's my shit, man. Fuck editing. Fuck all that other shit. I mean, yeah, I would go into standby mode if I need to go take a piss or something. But other than that, like, this shit is raw, man. We're gonna hear my dog bark for a bit. I might go into standby mode. This might be uninteresting. That's the kind of thing. It's a little more quiet. Yeah, she's quieting down. Some people passing by, maybe. There's people at the fucking park. Not letting me play basketball. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, I was annoying. It was fucking annoying. But me being a fucking the person that I am, I try not to react. In fact, I force myself to not react to any of it. Just like, no, it's okay. The kids pass by, you smile at them and be nice, and this isn't your park, you fucking asshole, you selfish asshole. You think you could just have a park to play basketball by yourself? Which one day, fucking one day, once I got that big fucking money, I'm gonna have my own gym. Here we go. I fucked up my flow. But yeah, I'm gonna have my own gym where I could shoot hoops alone and not be bothered by people. This is gonna be my fantasy. My fantasy is I'm gonna actually get into this. No, like see if she quiets down. Maybe I should go check on something though. Fuck it, let's go check on it. Let's go check on it. Let's go investigate. Fuck. We're gonna pick this up in a bit. Yeah, yeah, we're just gonna deal with it. We're just gonna deal with her barking. Should I record these from my own place later on? Once I actually get in there, move in there? Yeah, maybe. No, I want to come back here. No, I mean, I set this place up where it's like kind of like sound dampened, at least a bit. Also, I'm gonna have neighbors like right next to me, so I don't want to fucking wake them up. I'm gonna come back here to record, even though Taffy might fucking bark like a shit ton. Fuck, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's my fantasy. One day I'm gonna have a fucking gym, and if I want to bring friends in to shoot with me to play some basketball, bring some friends in. But other than that, nobody is gonna come in. It's just gonna be me. I'm gonna have like a speaker system set up so I don't have to play with AirPods in, like I usually do. I just have a speaker system set up and I could just shoot around till I get tired. And then right next to the gym, there's gonna be like a fucking shower, man, just like a gym shower. I'm gonna take a shower and then there's gonna be a bed close by. I'm gonna just take a nap, maybe. This is my fantasy. My fantasy is I'm gonna have like a giant property, like a giant estate, maybe like a ranch. Probably not a ranch. No, I don't like the flatness. Maybe like some place up in the hills, maybe in Santa Cruz somewhere. But I want like a large area where I could walk around my property and not get bored because I could walk around for a while. That's how big it'll be. I'll walk around, smoke a cigar. Maybe I could just lay down somewhere and sleep or tan. I like I like my I like my skin darker because if I'm inside all day, I get pale. Fuck that, dude. I like to. I'm proud of my melanin and my pigment, and I should embrace it more by getting outside and letting the sun feed me. Anyway, what was I saying? It's fucking annoying, but I'm kind of cool with it. I'm not gonna make a fuss, and inside my head, I'm gonna be like, "Don't make a fuss. It's everybody's park. This isn't just your fucking park, you asshole." But then, let's see, what was I listening to? I went in there, I was listening like all day. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get in that kind of like, we're gonna get a little bit hyped because we're gonna work out a bit, And then after that, I listened to Yay, that album, for a bit. Once I started to realize, like, okay, maybe we're gonna temper our energy because there's kids around. We can't go ham right now, so we'll just listen to something else. And then after that, I listened to this other just playlist I made a long time. Actually, okay, this is relevant. I listened to this playlist I made a long time ago that I made before I went to this college out of state with my friend. And I made this playlist because I was like, you know what? We were going to have parties. I don't know if I talked about the parties back then, but the parties were fuck. That's going to be a whole other podcast probably. Or maybe I'll get into it when I get into that psychedelic state. Maybe if I can get there, if I can reach that place. But yeah, dude, after this, it might just be another rant. Or another just fucking energy big. I don't know. I don't fucking know the words I want to use. I should just read a fucking dictionary so I could say the exact right words. Or not. Even if I read a dictionary, I probably wouldn't remember the shit. I don't remember shit, man. Except pain. So, sadness and pain. So I made this playlist because I was like, we're going to have barbecues. Actually, when we go there, we're going to have a barbecue to start it off, man. And I called this I'm not going to say the name of the playlist because it also kind of has a reference to the place I was staying. So, not that I'm staying there anymore. I guess it doesn't matter. But it was like a barbecue playlist, all right? So I was like, I'm going to make a barbecue playlist. It was back then. And then things just kind of hit me. Like the nostalgia of these songs, Fuck. I need an around the way girl, man. And I thought about this around the way girl that I met one time that I fell in love with back there at that college. And fuck, man, then the pain came in, the sadness, the depression, a little bit just kind of creeped in. Like towards the end of my session, I ended it early because like the kids came back onto the court, and I was like, nah, fuck, I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm just gonna go home. But yeah, the depression kind of crept in. That's why I kind of started this out like, if it were up to me, and this I'm getting towards that, I'm getting to that, right? If it were up to me, if I were a god, if I was a god, you know. But anyway, yeah, the depression came in. I thought a little bit about this girl, and then I thought about. I just kind of had like some memories of that, and I don't know, kind of maybe a little bit how I fucked it up, you know. And of course, I'm talking about it now in past tense because it is past tense and it's not fucking here anymore, you know? Fuck. So then I realized, like, shit, dude, I don't have a screen in front of my face. I need to save myself by putting a fucking screen in front of my face. Fucking porn, Rick and Morty, South Park or some shit. Or fucking just Charles Grodin. Or fucking something to watch. Let me put the fucking screen, Reddit. Let me scroll mindlessly through this thing. Let me put a fucking screen in front of my face. If I don't have this screen in front of my face, I'm going to just fall into the depression because I'm going to get fucking I'm gonna get introspective. Maybe I'm gonna start thinking. I'm gonna start thinking. I'm gonna start thinking about my past, about my failures, my shortcomings, and what I lost. You know, what I was taken away from. Fuck. And then the thoughts are gonna creep into my mind. The ghosts are gonna slip in and grab me. The ghost of depression and that shit's gonna come in. As soon as I kind of am away from the screen for a couple minutes, kind of like a fucking high, kind of like a drug, all right? You take a drug, you got to wait some time, like an edible or something, or some kind of, yeah, psychedelics or something. You wait like 15, 30, 45 an hour for it to kick in. So once I'm away from a screen, this is the thing, because I'm so used to having this fucking screen in front of my face, especially today. So today I had the screen in front of my face all fucking day, and I was patting myself on the back, thinking about, oh, how self-sustaining I am. No, this is just I'm reliant on this screen now. Maybe I'm not relying on this one girl texting me. I'm relying on this fucking screen. So this becomes my homeostasis. I get used to this screen right in front of my face, but give it 15, 30, 45 minutes of being away from the screen, then it kicks in. Then the depression kicks in, just like the opposite of a high. This low kicks in. And it kicks in, and I'm managing it okay. I'm not like letting it take over my whole fucking mood, but it's fucking the pirates are boarding my ship right now a little bit. And yeah, I start thinking about this Morena girl I was in love with, man. This fucking beautiful girl, fucking woman. That's kind of this. That's what I'm into, man. Fucking women. you know and I think about that and it fucking hits me, man. And then I think this, man, like fuck, and I think about how much of an effect it has on me. And then I think about, like, when I think about her and I think about other people, but I guess probably her and shit, I'm thinking about within the context of like regular people. I'm assuming that she's more regular than I am since I'm a fucking depressed fuck, I'm a weak, depressed fucking guy. I'm just a depressed asshole, right? I'm thinking that regular people, and probably her, because she's also strong and she's probably more normal and more fucking stable than I am, they're probably more okay with being alone. They're probably fine. They're probably better at dealing with that. There's Taffy again. But I feel like regular people, I don't know. See, I don't know because I'm only myself. I only know my own experience. I don't know other people's experience. But what I assume is that other people are more okay, or they're okay with being alone. Maybe they have screens in front of their face all the time, and that's why they're okay with being alone. But shit, no. But see, like I can't handle it. I can't handle it as good as other people. I'm assuming because I don't know. Because maybe other people get fucking emotionally crippled by being alone, like me. But I don't assume so because most other people seem all right when they're alone. And in some ways, I prefer to be alone, right? Fuck. Oh, God. We're going to work through it. We're just going to work through it. Maybe there's somebody down there. I don't think so, though. Who would come? It's like fucking 8:30 right now. Let's let her calm down. We're going to listen to my dog for a bit. She's going to be a featured guest on this podcast right now. She's going to do my ad-libs. Yeah? One more. There we go. Right. And any more? Yeah. Fuck, dude. I think this is kind of uninteresting. Like, if she barks again, we're going to have to... There we go. I'm going to have to go just calm her down a bit. Maybe she can come in... I don't know if she can. Because she might just leave. And then she might want to go outside. She just needs to stare out the window. She needs to be a guard dog. That's my dog. She's a little baby. She's a little... like a Jack Russell Terrier mix. So, that is the barking, but she's convinced she's a guard dog. Of course she is. Her small frame, but she has a mindset like, oh, I'm going to fucking watch this house. So she's staring out the windows, looking at everybody and everything that passes by. Squirrels probably barking at everything. Like, hey, don't fucking touch my shit. Don't touch my family. That's my little baby Taffy. All right. Maybe she's like calling for me. Let's go check it out. And as soon as I step out, she calms down. Isn't that fucking crazy? As soon as I step out to go see what's going on, she calms down. Nothing's going on. Anyway, where was I? I just assume, and maybe this is ignorance since I actually don't know, but I assume people are more adjusted and more better equipped to be alone. And I'm not. I'm not so much. So then I think if it were up to me, if I had the powers of a god, I would have somebody. I would fucking just have someone, and I'd probably pick her, this fucking Morena girl, right? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's like a pretty solid way to say it. I think it's anyway. This is what I would do if I were God. I would be so selfish. I wouldn't care. I'm not going to get too political on this. I don't care much for politics, but this is why I mostly align with like libertarian values in terms of what I would do as a god. If I were a god, maybe I'd make myself this little property that I want with a basketball court. So I wouldn't have to be bothered by other people using the basketball court. I could just use it. And maybe I'd solve some world issues, but probably not. This is what I do. I just have shit to make me comfortable. I would have somebody. Maybe I'd go back in time and try to make it work with this girl, and then because anything that I would say goes, then it would work. And then my whole days, my months, my years, the rest of my life, I'd say if I had this power, I don't think I'd live much, like, for long, because after a while I'd get bored of having like unending pleasure that I'd probably just want to end it because there wouldn't be any more challenges. But this is what I would do. My last days would be of like if I had like these god powers where I could just fucking Thanos snap, and then what I say and what I want goes, and I get that. So I would have somebody that either all day we just fucking cuddle, maybe watch a TV show or some shit, maybe eat food. Maybe we could bake something. And then I'd have like a magical, like I could snap my fingers, no more dishes. Then I wouldn't mind baking or some shit. I'm not a cook. I don't know how to cook shit really, but that's like one of the fucking aversions is like, I want to wash all the fucking dishes after, but there's that. We'd eat, we'd just cuddle, and I don't know. I guess we'd hold hands and walk around. That's it. If it were up to me. Oh, there she goes again. Probably in the backyard now. Now in the human realm, if I were a human and if I was close to a god, like I had some fucking like Bezos money or some shit, right? Maybe I'd hire fucking whores to do this for me. Use fucking abrasive language. I just have like I'd hire prostitutes to cuddle with on occasion. That sounds fucking sad as shit, doesn't it? And then yeah, I'd walk around with them all day. That's what I do. Not around people. I don't give a shit. I mean, maybe out and about. I don't know, go to like Santana Row or some shit. But I just like having somebody, and a girl specifically, to just fuck. We're gonna check on what's outside. I think. I mean, like, what could be bothering her right now? It's like late at night. All right. So my theory is that because I think dogs like want to have their owners around, like when they poop, like they need someone watching them because when they poop, they're being vulnerable, so they need to have their owners like watching their back or something. I think this is pooping or peeing. I think that's maybe what you needed. So maybe I need to go be with my dog for a bit. But anyway, if it were up to me, if I had money, so in the more realistic sense, if I can't just Thanos snap my fingers and make my will happen, right? And I could just make my will happen with money, then actually no, I wouldn't hire fucking whores. That'd be too sad. But maybe for a while. If the money leads to the same kind of boredom, then and that would induce like fucking worthlessness again, of like why even live anymore. Then maybe I'd spend those last couple days with fucking whores. Isn't there like a fucking Nick Cage movie about that? But no, like what I just because I'm such a fucking hoe, I just like let me read this thing. I was talking to one of my friends about this. It was about like me being fucking like a bitch about crying about this fucking girl not texting this or whatever. Let's see. Whiny. I'm talking about being whiny, and she's like, "Yeah, you're totally whiny." Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, she's not like herself." So I told her, like, I texted her. I was complaining to her about this other girl not fucking just icing me, ghosting me. I fucking ghosted me to death, and I'm like, let's see. Yeah, I kind of asked her, like, you not looking for anybody? Yeah, no, not pretty much. She's not looking for somebody right now. And I was like, I'm gonna catch her out on that same boat soon. She's like, sometimes a break is nice. Here she is. Puffy. And I said, I want to hold someone's hand sometimes, though. And she's like, yeah, I get that. Sometimes it's hard to be alone. That's my fucking shit, man. I just want to hold someone's hand sometimes. Fuck. And I just think most people are better equipped to not hold anybody's hand. Not hold hands like I need someone to guide me through shit, but hold hands like somebody's like just knowing somebody's there. It's like oxytocin or some shit, right? Like physical touch or something. That's like that's I don't know. That's what I like to just hold people and be close to people. Somebody that I care about, you know? So I guess it couldn't be a fucking whore. I couldn't just tell him like, all right, so you're gonna play my fucking the one that got away right now, and any of your own personal business, your own identity, fuck that. You're gonna act because I'm paying you. That's fucking dark and sad. No, I guess I couldn't fool myself like that. I'm gonna let her calm down. See if she comes up. Maybe she'll come up and be like, "Hey, I could just hang out here. You're here, and I'll know that." Ah, God damn it! This is this is we're leaving all of this in. Like I'm gonna this is gonna be fucking raw as fuck. Raw and annoying and probably anger inducing. Maybe if you're listening to this right now, you're probably thinking like, I want to laugh or I want to listen to this for some kind of like leisure, pleasure. Right now, what the fuck am I listening to? I'm listening to a dog barking, you know? Or maybe you're listening to this like, I want to listen to this guy so I could judge him. I want to listen to this guy and fucking judge him, but I'm being interrupted because he was on this stream of consciousness which I could listen to, and then I could pick that apart. But I'm in the middle of it. His dog's barking. So what the fuck? This is messing up my vibe too. Maybe this is messing up your vibe. This is messing up our vibe. Here's the thing. I want to be a writer, and I'm right now. I'm applying for film schools because I need to transfer into a film school because fuck this other college. Honestly, it's fucking bullshit. But that's the thing. What I want to write in my movies, I need them to be fucking real, man. I want people to have like nice, real conversations, and I want people to maybe stumble on their words realistically. I want like real pictures of life. That's what I like most, and some like fantastical things, but also like some real like raw shit because I think that's like entertaining. I think I want to shoot like a fucking like a short film, and literally all it will be is just the whole experience of being like on an airplane and coach, I guess, right? Maybe you have like an like in just experiencing that. Maybe from the point of view of someone in the middle seat, either the middle seat or the window seat, you know? Or maybe like an aisle seat. No, I think an aisle seat. So the whole movie, maybe it'll be like 30 minutes to like an hour or something. And this will be just a POV, maybe not totally like from like shot like POV, but like this is gonna be the experience of just being on a plane and like it's nighttime and you're just maybe the whole thing is like maybe it'll just be like 10 minutes, like a 10 minute, 5 minute short or something of someone like waiting to go to the bathroom. Like they're close, they're in the aisle, they're in the aisle seat, so they're like, yeah, I can go to the bathroom. I don't have to bother people to go to the bathroom. I can go to the bathroom. The problem is I have to wait for someone to get out and then I have to time it correctly. I have to get to it like right when they get out because someone else might get up and go to the bathroom, and then I have to wait for them. I want to fucking shoot real shit. As uninteresting as they might be, I find I find like real shit like super interesting. This isn't quite interesting. This is more annoying, but that's part of life. It's like this is a part of life, man. Sometimes your dog's gonna bark and she's gonna be annoying as fuck, but that's real as fuck. And you're gonna check up, you're gonna check in on her every now and then to make sure everything's okay, and everything will be okay, except for that there she's barking about something else, you know? And this is a part of life. And that's not exactly the pictures I want to paint, but this is a picture and it's painting itself right now. I turn on a light down there. Yeah. We're getting to know my dog right now. This is what we're doing. If you're annoyed as well, I'm sorry, but I also don't give a fuck, dude. I did like a 5 hour podcast of me doing the heroic dose, which essentially was me just fucking. It was a lot of dead air in that one, you know, a lot of silence, a lot of me not making sense, a lot of me trying to fucking put words together and repeating myself a couple times, a bunch of times, you know. So I clearly don't give a shit. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Who gives a shit? Who cares, man? Taffy's gonna bark. But I am gonna get annoyed eventually and be like, "What's going on?" Like now, I think it's been maybe like 10 minutes of me going on about my dog barking, how I want to be okay with it, even though I'm not. All right, let's go check in again. Let's go. Let's go again. This is totally fucking up my flow. Honestly, I wanted to get into something here, but my dog has been interrupting, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, let's check in on it. All right, we're back, and Taffy's in my lap right now. All right. Dude, I wanted to get into like how I want to be like alone and then kind of be in that energy, that depressed, sad energy, but I don't know if I can because I just have my little baby in my lap. And this might induce too much of a good mood to get back into that space, that mental space. Let's turn it up since I have to be a little bit away from the microphone. Yeah, that sounds all right. What is that? Exactly, see? I'm gonna just how can I fucking talk about how depressed I am when I have my little baby in my lap, and then I'm just putting my fucking nose in her face, like huh? Hmm? Anyway, dude, I might do this more. This is cool. I don't know if she'd sit on my lap the whole thing, so I have the door open. That might fucking have some like noise coming in from the outside, but anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was thinking about this girl, and I was thinking about how I just want to fucking have someone's hand to hold, like I'm just holding my dog right now. I just want like that. I just need that sometimes, and not just the physical parts. I want to talk to somebody. I want to have somebody to talk to about random bullshit. You know. When I think about like how I used to be back in the day, like in the friends I used to have, when it came to like girls and shit, like conversations were always about like showing how macho you were. And there's like a big dick contest all the time when fucking girls came to the picture. You know this. If you're a fucking dude and you're with your homies, but then a girl comes in, like all the guys they become different and they become fucking assholes to each other all of a sudden, and it's fucking annoying. And I don't think girls like that. They might, they might not. But I think in my own experience, what I've had like the like my best experiences, the most fulfilling relationships I've had with girls and friends who were girls is just like yeah, joking around, flirting a bit, and being a fool, and just hanging out and cuddling and just doing nothing and just walking around arm in arm. That's like my favorite shit. I remember I was coming home. I was just walking around like downtown Denver after a night at the clubs with my friend, and we were just arm in arm, and that was like the best shit. I didn't. That's what I want. I just want someone that I could just, you know, hold sometimes and cuddle with, and we could talk, and we could just watch movies and stuff, and then I need to go play some basketball, and if she wants to play, she can play a little bit, but she has to shoot at the other hoop if I want to get a little serious. If I actually want to get that exercise in, then she has to go shoot another hoop. Or just leave me alone while I go exercise. This is my fantasy. I'm going to have that gym, and I'll have a girl that I could just, I could just get the sensations of loving someone, you know, of loving a person. I can get those sensations, and then I could go be alone when I want to be alone, when I'm shooting around or playing COD. And that's what if I were up to me, I would have that person where I could experience those love sensations. And that's the thing, and that's kind of what I noticed when I was walking back home. I feel like love in the romantic sense, it's like a visitor, man, you know? And it'll leave. It'll come and then it'll go, you know? It doesn't stay, and you can't make it stay forever. Fuck. If I could make it stay forever, I'd still be talking to that one girl. Still be talking to like a bunch of different girls, honestly. Not a bunch, like a couple. That one Morena. Fuck. I don't know if I can say it right. Morena. I really gotta learn Spanish, dude. I'm in California. Mexico's our neighbors. Maybe some French too, because Canada's also our neighbor. Morena. So maybe that one girl. But now, if I could make love stay with me and us, that's the thing. It's a visitor for the two people in it, you know? Or if you're into that weird fucking polyamory shit. It's a visitor for those people. What's that, Taffy? What do you want to go? What do you want to do? Hmm? No. But if I could make love stay with us, me and this girl that I was texting recently, then we'd still be talking. But it's disappeared. They've left. Love has left the chat, and that's just what happens. I think that even happens in fucking marriages. Some people will probably even stay married, but love is left. And maybe becomes like a different kind of love, like a different kind of romance, where it's just like we're life partners now. Love is irrelevant. Fuck, I need you for taxes, and you need me to fucking I don't know, for taxes as well. We just need to maintain this fucking. We need to pay off this mortgage at this point. Fuck, you know. Yeah, but it comes and goes, man. And I could be broken up about that, but I'm not so much. It's just kind of like a fact that I've kind of realized now. Because if I could make it stay, then I'd go back and then I'd make it work with this one girl, man. That one girl in the past, the one that got away, or pretty much. Actually, this one, nah, she didn't quite get away. It's like, yeah, the more recent one didn't quite get away. It just kind of left. I guess that's gonna happen. But I hate that though. I just want to be. I mean, if I can't make it stay, because that's what I'm saying. If it were up to me, if I could snap my fingers and make all this bullshit come true, then I would. But love comes and goes, man, and I can't. I can't make it stay. I can't make it. I can try my best to keep the fire, keep it spicy, but like fuck, man. It's like another human being. And human beings are constantly changing, so their feelings for me are constantly changing. As much as I can try to maintain mine, maybe mine will even go. And I think it probably has before for some people. Fuck. I remember having a conversation with a best friend I used to have, and like I told him like I don't want to be your best friend anymore. I think you're different. I'm different. That was fucking stupid of me, but that was kind of like where I was at mentally, and I just said it. Like, it just left. Our friendship kind of left like that. Our romance for each other. Romance. That's so fucked how kind of romance is so associated with fucking now. The romance of the best friendship. That's what kind of left. It left. And I was just aware of it. I was like, fuck it. I don't want to be your friend anymore. I think I just said that. Because, like, fuck. I just let it out instead of maintaining the facade like most adults would. I was a kid, so I just let it out of my face. I don't want to be your friend anymore. How fucked up is that? How fucked up is that? I'm going to turn up my levels a little bit since I'm talking further away from the mic. Testing. How we good? I'm looking at my levels a little bit. It could be more quiet. The microphone's next to my dog's face. Who's that? Who's you? I think I wanted to get into this more, but Taffy totally messed up my vibe. Right, Taffy? Right? Who's that? Who you? What? You want to go investigate over there? I feel like I'm slightly allergic to my dog. You know? Because I get a little itchy. Because, it's mostly fine. What's that? Where do I want to go from here? Yeah, it comes and goes, and I can't make it stay. How could you just tell someone, like, imagine if my best friend back then really actually wanted to still be best friends with me. Imagine him telling me, like, no, I still want to be your best friend. Let's be best friends. And then now imagine me now telling this fucking girl that I'm talking to, or I was. I fucking hate I'm just using past tense now. I hope she texts me back. I hope she comes back. But imagine me telling her, like, no, I still want you to like me. I still want you to be into me. So please don't go. Please stay with me, please. I just need you. I want you. I don't need you. Well, I don't know. Need, want, fuck. Those can be interchangeable. Do you want to go investigate something over there, Taffy? Imagine me telling her, like, no, please stay. I enjoy talking to you. I want you to stay, please. please, and still you love me like you used to. You can't say love. We weren't even there yet. How fucked is that? So like me then. Like me how you used to like me. Let's have the relationship we used to have, please. In that sort of honeymoonish phase. We're still into each other. Please. Please still be into me. First of all, how pathetic does that sound? Second of all, that's total like what the fuck is gonna happen? You'd be sent to a fucking institution. What is that? Hmm? You wanna go look at something over there? Hmm? I don't know how comfortable this is for her. I'm gonna see if I can put her down and see if she wants to still stay. Come back in my lap. I don't know what kind of she'd sit. What was that? Hmm? Hmm. Over there. Let's go. Oh. Okay. She left. Ugh. I had a shirt off, so now I'm covered in dog hair. And everywhere where the dog hair was is probably gonna be real itchy. Oh, god damn it, no! I let her up for a second. Ah, god damn it, hold on. I think someone might be home. I'm gonna keep the door open in case she wants to come back up and hang out. But fuck, imagine that. But that's how I feel. So because I'm on this podcast and nothing matters, I'm just gonna say how I feel, and that's how I feel. That's what I want to say. And then that's why I fantasize about this if it were up to me kind of thing. If this God kind of thing. If I could just snap my fingers and make the love come back. I would. I'd make so much come back to me. I'd be with the girl that I want to be with, and I'd have old friends. I lost friends, and I'd bring them back. I lost friends, and I'd say, you're gonna be my friend, and we're gonna be fucking friends forever. It's fucking Peter Pan world, right? Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, please, right? Don't fucking leave me. Because I love you, man. I lost one of my best friends because I went manic. And I think I talked about this before. I already strained our relationship, but I think when I went manic, kind of psychotic, I just freaked him out too much, and he just didn't understand what was going on. I didn't even understand what was going on, so I couldn't even explain it to him. But if I had it my way, I'd be like, no, let's be friends. Be friends with me again. Like we used to be friends, like it used to be. Who gives a shit about like what happened, and fuck that, dude. We're friends. I know you love me and I love you, so let's fucking be friends, man. I also like with some other friends too, man. I lost a couple of friends. I lost a couple of my best friends. Not like death, but like it wasn't even like we grew apart. Like our relationship just okay, with one of the friends, I guess actually with both of them, in some ways we kind of grew apart, but literally one of them was just cuz like circumstances, And like we grew apart because like it was kind of abrupt. It wasn't like it was over time. It was abrupt, and it was like, fuck, no, we're not friends anymore after this. Actually, in some ways, it's kind of both for both of them that I can remember right now. In some ways, I could see our relationship being strained by me being me, and then also something maybe that was like the last straw. Broke the camel's fucking back, man. But no, if it were up to me, I'd still have all those connections, those fucking deep connections with the people that I loved, and they'd be in my life. Because I'm just being a baby and living in my fantasies right now, like no, well, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be fucking friends. We're gonna be friends forever. And with this other broad, I'm gonna fucking use sexist fucking language. With this one broad that I was really in love with, we're gonna love each other. Like we're actually gonna fucking bring our feelings into fruition, and we're gonna build upon that. We're gonna love each other like we were supposed to, like I was supposed to. Like I'm not gonna fuck it up. I would go back before I fucked it up, and then I wouldn't, and I fix it. And we're gonna have our ups and downs. Even our friendship, I'd allow ups and downs, but I know that like no, you're not gonna leave because we love each other, right? But that's the thing. In real life, love is gonna come and go, man. It comes and goes. Friendships are gonna come and go. That's real life. I fucking hate real life, man. I'm actually doing this. I think I might do the breath thing because I want to see if I can induce like that state just by like I don't know, being in a dark room and then maybe meditating into it. I'm afraid I might fall asleep, but I don't know. Maybe parts of like fighting the urge to fall asleep will do some kind of hallucinations or something, but I'm afraid I might fall into an addiction of doing like acid or some shit because like I just don't want to be in reality, you know. Even though like when I'm on acid, when I'm on acid, like I'm in reality still and I'm conscious and I'm aware, but it feels different. Like I see it different, you know, and I feel better about it. I'm ready to embrace it more. And when I'm sober, and when I'm not on any kind of substances, or I'm not drunk or anything, I'm in it, and it hits me directly, you know, and it's more painful, and it's more apparent, and I'm in the thick of it, like I'm truly in the thick of it, instead of like being able to be more conscious of it. So you want to like when I'm tripping, right? I'm conscious and I'm extra conscious. Like I'm more aware of things and I could see things for what they are instead of being in it. And when I'm in something, I don't know if this is going to make sense, but when I'm in something, I can't see. I can't look at it from like a spectator's point of view since I'm in it. But when I'm like tripping, like on some kind of substance, like psychedelics or something, like I can be in it, but I could also spectate, and then I could process it better. I could handle it and manage it better. So I'm like, I should just fucking do acid all the time, man. Should find out how to make it. I should do this is like an idea I had. I should fucking 3D print an organ and inject my stem cells into it or some shit to make a fucking an organic organ to put into my body that will naturally produce like LSD or some shit. So I'm always high, you know? Right? Like Limitless, like Bradley Cooper makes it so his body naturally produces like the shit, whatever the drug he was taking, you know? My body will naturally produce all this fucking psychedelic shit and I could trip all the time. That's fucking scary. Am I addicted to it? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I I don't know. And I don't really care. I'm gonna live the life I live. If I'm addicted to it, I'm addicted to it. I can acknowledge I'm addicted to fucking booze. I can acknowledge that. I fucking love booze, man. I haven't drank in like the past couple days though. Maybe past week or so. Maybe even more than that. Week and a half maybe. I don't know. But I can acknowledge how much of an alcoholic I am because maybe I don't know. I don't know if I have the disease. I just know that I use it to cope with things, and I think that's kind of like an alcoholic trait, right? I just use alcohol to numb myself. And so similarly, I might be using these substances to not exactly numb myself, but like be able to live better. Fucking Walmart. Not live better exactly, but like live and be more aware. Be in a state where I can examine things as I'm living them. That's such a great state to be in, honestly. Like I could examine life while I'm living it, you know? It's totally crazy. It's why I like it. It's why you get to have realizations on and shit, because you could just start thinking about something and you could pick it apart. You could examine it from like a spectator's point of view. At least I'm not gonna say that's gonna happen to everybody, because you might have a trip where you just lose your mind. And that's cool too. But me, in my own experience, that's what I've been able to do. If I haven't just tripped out, you know, if I'm not just hallucinating and enjoying some like cool visuals and stuff, I'm making realizations. I'm thinking about myself, and then I'm thinking about what I need to process or some shit, you know. And yeah, fuck, I might be addicted to that. I don't know if I'm gonna do that whole thing anymore. I'm kind of tired after talking now. I think I've tuckered myself out. And Taffy's barking again. I think I might go eat and then maybe play some COD. Fuck, I might do it another night. That's the part of the thing, man. See, that's what I do. I'm gonna do something tonight. I'm gonna do it. I'm really just gonna do it, and then I don't because I get lazy and I get tired. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go down. I have to be with my dog, so I'm gonna go eat something because I'm gonna be a fat ass for longer, and then maybe I'm gonna just play some COD. I think I'm close to getting my 6th gold camo. Peace out, though.